Our Brian Vandegraff is out on this Monday morning, live at George Mason University. We're going to check in with him right now and see what he's up to.
And Brian actually is a graduate of
morning,
George
gang.
Mason.
Wow.
And you're speaking, you just gave us...
Yes, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Sorry, it's the
Take it
delay.
away.
Just start talking.
I know we have technical difficulties. It's been an interesting time, but we're all banding together to pull together. Yes, I was luckily invited back to George Mason University, my alma mater. Graduated here back in 1997, so many moons ago. Our producer Kyle Ridley, he graduated from here, but not quite as far back because he's a young guy. But we got to come back and speak with the communication department, and believe it or not, one of the professors that I had back in the 90s, like a fine age, just getting better with wine. You want to come this way into the sunshine for our photographer to make it look better. This is Professor Rodger Smith. First of all, Roger, thanks for having me.
I remember when you were this tall. Look at him now. He's grown.
It's more around the waist section that we've grown. Today I got to come speak to your class. I think it's fun. You've had quite a few students through your years here that have gone on to do some great stuff, and I think it's so great that you have us back to kind of help maybe inspire the next generation.
Definitely. I've been teaching a whole variety of courses in my 28 years here. I'm more interested right now in teaching podcasting because that's a fine art to me. As far as technology and as far as interviewing, I think there's a special art to that too. But I've been working through student media, doing a radio camp through the years and advising the radio station where you work, WGMU, teaching at the Department of Communication in this nice building back here, teaching radio and media and journalism. So I've been blessed to have a terrific job over the years.
So I remember I actually have a cassette tape of some of my early reports, which I really should have brought here. You used to teach us how to splice reels. Do we still learn to splice reels in this day and age?
No. It's been all digital for 20 plus years, I think. I'll tell you, the day I got away from tapes, I told the students, rewind your tape to the beginning so I can listen to the beginning of your show. They actually took out a pencil and started rewinding the tape. And I thought, that's the time where I better start teaching digital.
That's too funny. Let's talk to one of your current students. Jack, come on over here. This is Jack. What's your last name, Jack?
Dunn.
Jack Dunn. What are you studying here, and what do you want to do with media or communications as you get old?
I study communications kind of after I graduate. I want to do something in like TV production or like even like something on camera if possible.
It's a fun gig, I'll tell you. I mean, you have to roll with the punches. We're on 365 days a year. We don't get as many breaks. The TV station is always on. So it's a fun field. I would definitely recommend it. We're out here, and we're going to check out some of the campus a little bit more and walk around. Things obviously changed since the 20-some years ago that I did this. But yes, guys, kid, I have to bring in my radio tape on a cassette of some of my first days on radio. And I got to wonder, did you ever learn about splicing reel-to-reel just in any maybe historical radio classes, kid?
Well, I did. I mean, at the first radio station I worked at, we had to use reel-to-reel for the Sunday morning programming that we would run, and record phone calls on reel-to-reel. So I know what you're talking about, and I'll bring one of my tapes from 1996 as well. By the way, the college that I attended before I stopped going to college, because I did not finish, I took a full-time radio job, has never asked me to come back and talk, but it's so nice that they asked Brian Vandegraff to come back.
We'll tweet out to them.
I think there may be a reason that they haven't asked me to come back.
Maybe they'll invite you back to finish.
That's probably where we should start.
But what a great opportunity for
cool.
all of those students to, see Brian, who has now, been in television here in the DMV for decades. So, I mean,
that's great.
You can live out your dream, too.
Yeah.